Hello, everybody. Welcome to The Scoop. You have Paparan and Trenda here. Tonight, we wanted to give you guys the scoop and update on Annie and David. So, first off, I wanted to know, Dad, is it snowing down there?
It has started, yeah. I've got all my chores done now because it's supposed to snow pretty good tonight.
Yeah, so anyone who's not from school, it is snowing super bad here. So, anyways, first off, I wanted to say, I wanted to let all of our followers know that me and Annie have messaged back and forth today. So cool when they do that. Like, I'm sure they get hundreds of messages, so I felt pretty cool. She gave me an update that they're living in Louisiana, and she didn't really want to say much more than that, but it was cool to just ask her a few things and we messaged back and forth. So, Dad, why don't you give us the history on them?
Well, basically, I think she's from Thailand, if I remember the season correctly. And David was living over there, and somehow they met. And he was actually the whole thing with David and Annie, and he's twice her age. I think he's 50. She's like 26.
Wow.
Really sweet gal. In the episodes, I really liked her, but he's just kind of a dink. I mean, he's got.
He was like there on his friend's money and everything, right? Like,
Yeah, he was living totally on his friend, kinda. And then back there, they have a custom that if you propose and going to get married to a gal, you got to give the family a dowry, which means you got to give them money. Well, he negotiated for a couple water buffaloes, and I mean, he didn't even have the money for that. He had some money, but so he gets the visa, brings her back over to the U.S. He's living in his buddy's firehouse apartment.
oh my gosh.
Got kicked out of that because his buddy wanted to sell the firehouse, I think. So then his buddy put him into a manager's apartment for some storage units that he owned. I mean, his buddy's helping him all the time, and his wife was really against it. She says, I am tired of financially supporting David. Anyway, the funny part is here's a picture of that, but he gets her over here, and she's finally catching up about this guy that he doesn't have anything. So the question she asks on the show is, I can't believe you're 48 and don't have anything. The guy
That
didn't
is
have.
so true too. Like to be 48 and not, did he even have a car?
I don't know if he even had a car.
Oh
Well,
my
maybe he did. But so she really struggled with all this at first. Of course, they ended up getting married, and here's a couple. Now, his buddy, to the folks, when you're looking at this, to the tall guy on the right, that's his friend that's really helped him out a lot.
But you
And
would want to know that. Like, David, what have you been doing the last 48 years of your life to not have anything? Like
yeah,
that
and
is
he's
so
got a college degree. Had a job. So anyway, he just couldn't find any work or anything. That really bothered her. And they had a lot of fights at first, but they ended up did getting married and all. Um, Folks, I have a Trinda found a couple a Merry Christmas clip and a Happy New Year's clip showing them live for about 10 seconds each. We're going to put those clips in the description box, um, so you can see them if you want to see them live anyway. But
yeah, I don't
uh,
know if everybody knows, but so these 90 Day Fiance stars are doing these things called cameos where you pay money and with your name and they do a shout out to you. Anyways, David and Annie are like the number one people doing that. Probably for a source of income as well, but it's so funny to watch how those two are. I really like them two together. Like she's always laughing and I think it's cute.
yeah, but no, I agree with you. But still, the guy still has nothing going on.
I know.
And he still owes money to the dowry door folks. I don't know what she saw in the guy. Honestly, if you go back and watch some of those episodes, I don't know if she just wanted to get over here to the States or what, but I thought because of her sweetness, she could do a lot better than him. I just never did like the guy. He just never.
Just can't provide at all. So I mean that's bad.
Yeah, they'd be living on the street if it wasn't for his buddy all the time.
Hmm.
So, anyway, they are. Now, I did read one thing, Trinda, where I thought they were going back to Thailand to her, and maybe he can't get anything going here in the States besides these cameos. I don't know if that's true. I should have researched that a little bit more, but they're still together. They seem happy on those videos. You'll just have to watch them, folks.
Yes.
Back to you, Trin.
That's all I have.
Thanks for tuning into The Scoop, and we'll see you next time.